Here we go. Dragon Ball Project Multi. New game. Cinema. Frieza Devora?
You will know the horror! Kame-hame! Now get him!
Try one of these!
Get a load of this!
Bojack!
Now die with this planet!
What a beautiful show!
Speak down to a god. Things are only getting started.
You're about to find out what it's like to fight a real Super Saiyan!
I'll show you what happens when you underestimate me! Now! It's over!
Gekishin Squadra. Yo,
Hi everybody, I'm Yu from Bandai Namco Entertainment.
Toshi!
Hello
Toshi!
everyone, I'm Toshi from Bandai Namco Entertainment.
Yo!
As you saw in the trailer at the beginning of the show,
He's
the
back!
new Dragon Ball game project
Yo!
was revealed in 2024. Dragon Ball Project
Yeah, I'm
Multi
hyped.
will officially be released under the title Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra.
Let's start off with an overview of Dragon Ball
Yo,
Gekishin
nah, this
Squadra.
game is peak already.
Gekishin Squadra is the first ever team-oriented Dragon Ball game that gives fans from around
Yeah.
the world the freedom to play as their favorite
Toshi!
characters in a multiplayer
Oh, I missed
battle
you!
anytime,
Dragon Ball
anywhere,
Legends
and
fell
with
off after
anyone.
you left us.
With that said, the gist of Gekishin Squadra is simple. Each player will choose a hero character to engage in a 4v4 battle. Level up your characters by defeating enemies and utilize the skills and powers unlocked throughout the match.
This is literally the best
In the
Dragon
main
Ball
rule,
game.
players will fight to grab the Dragon Ball before the enemy team by eliminating gods of destructions that stand in their way. There will be
Yo.
other various game modes on launch, so we hope you'll try them out.
New game modes?
Our design philosophy with Gekishin Squadra is to provide an enjoyable experience even when the skill gap between players may seem too large. Don't worry though, players with a deeper understanding of the game will have an edge over others. But we've made intentional design choices that incorporate many different variables to provide a varying experience between matches.
Yo, the fact that they got Toshi, bro.
To make Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra more enjoyable for everyone, we are working on expanding support beyond the mobile and PC version to include console.
Console, we
The
knew
game
console
will
was coming.
support cross-platform play.
They already
meaning
had
players
controller
on
support.
different consoles can fight each other. There will also be cross-platform save support, allowing game progress and save data to be carried across multiple platforms.
Ooh.
So you can play the game at home on the console, then continue playing on a mobile device outside.
Lit.
To make sure our game is ready for all players on each platform, we will be holding a network test from June 12th to June 16th.
A new testing
There
period?
will be additional
Next
characters
week?
from last year's beta test,
New characters?
so keep an eye out.
We already seen a few.
We've received a lot of valuable
We're gonna go
feedback
back after
from
when
our
it's done.
players during the regional beta test we held last year. Our upcoming network test will incorporate improvements based on these feedback.
Examples of some of the feedback we've received include positive impressions on the overall graphics quality, the game rules, and the controls. At the same time, we've received some comments regarding the high frequency of matches against CPU opponents, the unfair advantage from the bonus of defeating the Great Ape, and of the blandness of matches, feeling like the same repeating experience. Let's start off with the Great Ape. The Great Ape was designed to intensify the flow of battle, bring matches to a close, and offer teams
Great
a
Ape
chance
kills
to
with
make
clutch,
a comeback.
though.
While it did serve those intended purposes, we found that the comeback mechanic ended up being a source of frustration for many players. Because of that, we've removed the Great Ape from the map from the network test. We're currently exploring alternative ways to reintroduce the Great Ape in a different form.
Damn, no Great Ape no more at all.
Additionally, in order for us to provide a more varied gameplay experience, we are planning to implement two major updates.
I don't know.
First, we are introducing a new system called the Defined Rule. At the start of the match, two special rules will be chosen at random that will influence the entire match. The rules
Okay.
can have all sorts of effects. For example, one rule might cause an explosion to occur when a player is defeated, blowing away all nearby enemy players. While another rule might spawn special enemy NPCs that rewards a lot of experience when defeated. By introducing different rules to each match, we hope to bring more variety to the gameplay experience.
Secondly, we're adding special actions, specifically for damaging the Gods of Destruction, the Gekishin Burst. With this implementation, Gods of Destruction will be immune to rush attacks and skills. Attackers will need to strategically use Gekishin Bursts, while defenders will have to protect their gods while trying to strike back at the attackers. We believe this addition will create a wider range of
Khalifa?
strategies and provide a more varied gaming experience.
I'm trying to understand.
That
There's so much going
covers
on at
two
once.
of the biggest changes we're implementing, but there are other updates as well. So please experience them for yourselves during the network test.
There's so much going on at once. We're gonna have
We'll
to
be
rewind
sharing
this
further
and-
updates through our official X account, as well on our new Instagram and Facebook pages. So be sure to
Follow the
follow
new
us
Twitter.
to stay informed.
Follow my Twitter
We've
too.
also started an official Gekishin Squadra Discord server. This is a
Official
first for a
Discord.
Dragon Ball game. And the Discord server is a great place to find friends to play the game with. So be sure to join from the description below. That's it for today's video.
That's it.
We're working very hard to launch the game sometime in 2025, so stay tuned. See you all on the battlefield of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra.
Oh man, what's up, Josh? Let's go, bro. New beta next week. All right. So let's go frame by frame. We're not gonna go frame by frame, but let's see, right?
Gekishin
So let's go back to when they introduced the beginning, right? New trailer. Let's put the volume down a little bit so we can look. Oh my God, just look at that already off the rip. New characters, new cast. First form Frieza sitting in the pod. All these characters on the left were already in the game. You got first form Frieza, Cooler we already had. Bojack and Deborah, new characters, right? Oh my God, right? So they said there's a new feature, Gekishin attack. What was? I gotta go back to that part of the video. Let me fast forward a bit, right? Because there was a screen right here that I just seen
anytime, anywhere,
where they were showing the characters. Yeah, right here.
Said the gist of Gekishin Squadra is simple.
Right here, boom. Okay, so these were the offensive based characters, right? Like DPS type. Oh, you got Oob on the screen. I have to move myself so you guys can see it. Oob, Deborah's here, right? New characters. Bojack as well is a new DPS type character. Oob, Deborah. Oh my God, like so many new characters already, bro.
Each player will choose.
Damn, they couldn't show us any of the other selection
to
screens.
engage
Damn!
4v4 battle.
I want to see the other new characters, dude.
And utilize the skills and powers unlocked.
It's all good.
throughout the
We're
match.
still hyped for it.
In the main rule, players will fight to grab the
So
Dragon
we did
Ball
see
before
Caulifla,
the
right? You said
enemy
Caulifla?
by eliminating Gods of Destructions that stand
How
in
long
their
till we
way.
get fusions? There's so many
There will be
characters
other
in the Dragon
various
Ball
game modes
universe.
on launch, so we hope you'll try them out.
New game mode right there, opening a chest. I don't
Our
know what
design
that
philosophy
entails.
with Gekishin
We're gonna see a lot of what this stuff entails next week when the game drops.
Squadra is to provide
So
an enjoyable
we're
experience.
just
even
excited
with
we
skill
finally
gap
got something new. And the fact that we got Toshi as one of the devs, bro. Oh my God, it's peak.
between players may seem too large. Don't worry though.
He carried
Players
Dragon Ball
face
Legends for years, and now it's time for him to carry
deeper understanding
Dragon
of the
Ball
game will have
Project
an
Multi.
edge
What's the new
over
name?
others. But we've made intentional
changed the
design
name.
choices that incorporate many different variables.
Gekishin
Squadra. Gekishin Squadra. I'm gonna have to get used to saying that.
And save
This is it.
data to be carried across multiple platforms. So you can play
Dragon
the
Ball
game at
GS.
home on the
That's what we're
console,
gonna call it for now.
then continue playing on a mobile device outside.
The game rules and the controls. Frequency of matches.
Crossplay?
against CP
Yeah, we're gonna have crossplay. They're gonna have it on console now too, so we don't have to just play it on mobile anymore, you guys. Anybody who doesn't have a PC. So, and they said, but it's also cross save availability, right? So you're gonna be able to play not only on your phone, but you're gonna be able to play on your phone while you're on the road, and also when you want to take a break, you're gonna be able to access your same game save data on your console and still be able to run it.
opponents.
This
The
shit,
unfair
this is
advantage
peak.
from the
This is
bonus of
peak,
defeating
dude.
the Great Ape, and
Excuse
of the
my-
blandness
excuse
of
my,
matches,
obscurity.
feeling like the same repeating bring matches to a
Holy
close,
peak.
and
So they taking the Great Ape
The
out,
network.
but they adding a
In
new
order for us
feature
to provide a more varied game,
as to where
we are introducing a
they have new feature to where you can get different game mode changing selections. It's like a random draw shuffle of random features added to the game mode that you're playing as you're playing it.
At the start
That's
of the
new.
match, 2 special rules will be chosen.
Right,
at
divine
random
draw. This is what
that
it's
will
called.
influence
So they're gonna have different things that can change with the availability of the game
the entire match.
and be able to change it so you
The
can.
rules can have all
It'll keep every game fresh.
sorts of effects.
Because they were saying that was one of the problems. People were reporting that the game felt dry after you played it so many times. I'm not gonna lie, but when you were in the upper echelon of the ranks, every game was intense.
For one rule,
Sometimes the queue times were diabolical though when you were queuing in with AI teammates and stuff. That was diabolical. So they did say they're changing that as well, right? What's the new?
The Gods of Destruction, the Gekishin Burst.
This is the
With
thing
this-
that I was confused about. Gekishin Burst.
Implementation, Gods of Destruction will be immune to rush attacks and skills. Attackers will need to strategically use Gekishin bursts, while defenders will have to protect their gods while trying to strike back at the attackers.
So you can't use the same skills you use against people. I don't get it. I need to see like how that it works in game. What's up, Josh? My fault, Josh. If I'm right now I'm trying to lock in because I'm probably gonna cut this up and throw this up on YouTube. So if y'all want to say what up to YouTube, shout it out.
We believe this addition will create a wider range.
Let me
Attackers
listen
will
to
have-
them explain this one more
Attackers
time.
will need to, and specifically for damaging the Gods of Destruction, the Gekishin Burst. With this implementation, Gods of Destruction will be immune to rush attacks and skills. Attackers will need to
So this is gonna be the only way you can attack Gods of Destruction now?
strategically use Gekishin bursts, while defenders will have to protect their gods while trying to strike back at the attackers. We believe this addition will create a wider range of strategies and provide a more varied gaming experience. That covers 2 of the biggest changes we're implementing, but there are other updates as well. So please experience
did you
them
see
for
Khalifa?
yourselves during the network test.
Am I bugging?
we'll be sharing further updates through our. We've also
Please rate gaming. We believe this addition use Gekishin implementation, Gods of Destruction will be
Oh, right there. Yeah, there's Khalifa as well.
immune to rush
Wow.
attacks and skills.
There's so many characters we haven't seen. We listed all the characters. So we got Oob, confirmed Bojack.
Attackers will need to
Bora?
strategically use Gekishin bursts, while defenders
Yeah, I
will
seen
have
it,
to
I seen
protect their gods while trying to strike back at the
Wow.
attackers.
Who else do you guys think if they
We
added?
believe this addition will
I don't remember the Doria or Zarbon being there. So is this new? Or is this
create gods
is
while
this like a skill of Frieza that he just has his lackeys coming around him since he's in the first
trying to
form
strike
on the
back
pod?
at the attackers.
That could be interesting. Let's see. We got to see
We
what the
be-
kits of these new characters they're adding are. There's so much potential with this game. It's unbelievable, bro.
We believe this addition will create a wider range of
Wow.
strategies and provide
So that's pretty much it, man. I mean, I'm gonna follow the Twitter. I should link my Discord down below, probably in this YouTube video. And we're gonna probably be keeping the game updated as much as we can. If you guys are interested, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube. We're gonna be covering everything. Follow me on Twitch. You know I'd be live streaming everything. This is crazy. Gekishin Squadra, bro. We are hype. We are ready. Let's go. Oh my god. Man, we're just ready to get back into this Project Multi grind, man. I might still be calling it Project Multi. I don't know. I'm just I'm too stuck to that. Dragon Ball GS. That's what we're gonna call it. Who knows what we're gonna be calling it? Let's see what the community decides on together. If you guys are excited, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe for more info. We'll be back with more theories on the characters and their kits and all that. It's gonna be coming. It's gonna be hype.